In East Columbus, and as you can see behind me, they're about to pull the car with a tow truck that was split in two right after a police chase. A resident says she and her grandchild had to climb through this window just to survive the flames. Hundreds of fans are flooding a Meridian Park for the hometown hero Jamal Roberts. The city of Meridian hosted a welcome home celebration for the American Idol winner. We begin this evening with breaking news out of Tupelo, where a domestic violence call has led to an officer-involved shooting. People are excited. From Lowe's to Belk's to Ulta. I've seen a lot of people come out with orange bags this morning, coming out of Ulta right behind me, and they have been getting some sales in there. And people have begun taking their driver's test in the new location. Leaders say the upgrade was long overdue. At the sentencing today, you had family, you had friends, you had supporters of Jay Lee who were hoping to see justice happen, and that's what they got. And how do you think this can impact the community? I know you're saying that you want to make sure the men are in the forefront today. How do you think that can make them feel? Water has been rising since Monday morning in Steens, Mississippi. It's beautiful, and he has been working. He's been working with his grandson. Tell me, how do you feel training underneath your grandfather? Parents are outraged in Pickens County. So far, 4 teachers from the school district have been arrested.
It's appalling. I never would have thought in such a small town that this would be the result.
Yvonne Oliver is a grandparent to students at Aliceville High School. 3 faculty members from the high school and 1 from Aliceville Elementary School have been arrested in the past 3 weeks. District Attorney Andy Hamlin says all are facing charges related to child sexual abuse material. Concerned parents, grandparents, and community members attended the school district's board meeting on Wednesday.
We do have great teachers across the district, and sometimes, everybody focuses on the dot, but around the dot's a lot of great things happening. So I do want to continue to press forward and create a great environment for our kids, a great opportunity as we go to the end of the school year.
Pickens County School Superintendent Sean McDaniel says the district will be providing mental health services for both faculty and students. He says they now have to fill the gaps and finish the school year.
No, we're going to restaff immediately. We're bringing out retired teachers that have degrees in certified teaching that we can get back involved.
But before a person can work for the school district, they must apply and go through an onboarding process,
which does require them to follow background checks by the state, and then make sure they're within field and certification area.
On Tuesday, another person was arrested from Pickens County for child-related sex crimes. The suspect, Kaminian Gary, is an Aliceville police officer.
This shows that Aliceville believes in, if you see something, bring it to us, and we'll make sure that it gets taken care of. So I think that this is a testament to it doesn't matter how close it hits the home, we're willing to do the hard work and make sure that we bring those victims justice.
We're asking all that can, that believe in prayer, to pray, because there are a lot of victims.
The district attorney's office and Aliceville police are working with the State Bureau of Investigation and Homeland Security on these cases. Telling your story in Aliceville, Charity Johnson, WCBI News.
Charity, is this a common thing?
Kamari, the State Department of Human Services says it is not uncommon for Mississippians to have their benefits stolen. I also spoke with some people who recently faced this loss.
I went shopping at Kroger's, got all the way to the checkout, and found out I had a zero balance.
Lowndes County resident Tony Woodfin is supposed to get SNAP benefits monthly. However, this month, that wasn't the case. 2 days after his benefits were scheduled to reload, he realized the funds were stolen.
I am a multiple-time cancer patient, and I'm on Social Security disability, and I receive an allotment every month, SNAP allotment, that helps feed me and whoever may live in my household.
He says he went to the local Department of Human Services office to get help, but he was met with disappointment after discovering his funds could not be replaced.
No one's called, no one's attempted to replace, they're not even attempting to. They said there is a lack of funds. They don't have the funds to replace them.
As of December, the American Relief Act of 2025 made it impossible for state agencies to use federal funds to replace stolen benefits.
Unfortunately, financially, the state and the federal government are no longer replacing benefits, But we ask, if your benefits have been stolen, please use our fraud report form so that we can start investigating it.
The Mississippi Department of Human Services says it is working to find ways to help clients. One way is by giving tips on how to avoid benefit theft. Mark Jones says scams often happen at checkout.
When you get to the point of sale, go as far as putting your hand on the terminal where you're going to swipe your card and feel it and see if anything feels out of ordinary. Try to pick up on it. The cloning devices look exactly like they're just a plastic piece that looks just like the credit card machine.
MDHS says fraud does happen often, especially since society has turned to more digital purchases. They say cities near state lines like Columbus are a target for fraudulent activity.
EBT cards are very susceptible to benefit theft in areas that are close to state lines. And part of that is the reason you've got a high populace, let's say in the Golden Triangle area, and you're close to the state line. They can hit Alabama and Mississippi at the same time.
A Columbus woman who asked to remain anonymous also had her benefits stolen last weekend.
My balance was literally 44 cents. And I'm like, what is going on? So I called the card and like recent transactions, they said it was using $98 this day, $98 the next day, and it just got to a total of my whole amount of stamps, which is like 300 and something.
The fraud victim said the card purchases were from Philadelphia, but she says she has never been to that area. This came as a shock when she found out about the fraud in line at the store.
I would literally give people my last when it comes to food, and for somebody to take food out of me and my child's mouth, that's the lowest you can go. So I was more hurt than anything.
Even though they can't replace funds, MDHS advises benefit recipients to still report the theft, when and where it happened, so they can investigate the case and catch the scammers behind it. They also recommend changing your PIN frequently, especially close to the time your benefits are scheduled to reload. NDHS's website, you can find a video describing how to change your EBT PIN from your phone and more tips on avoiding fraud. Please contact the office if you do experience benefit theft.